Alright, so I'm fixing to lay Freddy a track. He's been getting pretty bored with the standard stuff, and I've been focused on, distance and time. So I'm going to try something a little different and focus on, I always try to let him age at least 12, 15 hours, so I'll still do that, but I'm going to try to confuse him on this one. I'm going to try to do a scent pool deal, maybe about 10 yards wide, 10 yards long, maybe a little longer or less. I'll figure it out when I get to it. And just kind of stagger around in a circle and crisscross and zigzag. Basically trying to mimic a staggering deer. This is straight out of the book, Or what I like to think of as when hunters go in and are looking and searching and walking all over the track and spreading the scent around, not realizing it, but creating scent pools. And we deal with that a lot, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a water crossing since I'm right here by this creek. And I'm going to start in here, cross the water over here, and do my scent pool somewhere over here. So it's not going to be a super long track, but I'm going to try to throw him off on that scent pool and see how it goes. It's about 5 o'clock now. I'll run it tomorrow morning. This is my scent shoes, hooves, no blood. And we'll see how he does. So we passed our UBT2 a few weeks back. So this will be his first track since then. He did pretty good. He tracked well. He was distracted a little bit, but it was a long truck ride. And I don't know, there were some things that I wish he would have done better on, but he still tracked well enough to pass. And he did a good job. It's just, I always want to push him to do better. Another thing too for myself I need to work on, I noticed and talked to a couple of experienced guys about this, is on these tracks that I lay for him, these training tracks. I've noticed myself when we get to the turns and the obstacles and the back tracks and all that I start to slow down and almost, because I know it's there, so I'm subconsciously slowing down and waiting for him to make the turn or the backtrack, and I need to be better about not doing that, because I'm thinking he's picking up on that stuff and he knows that, okay, something's happening here, I got to figure it out. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to record the track tomorrow when we run it, and we'll see how I do. Well, this is the first time I've recorded actually laying one. I'm just going to kind of dig out a little area right here. I've got a waypoint on my GPS, so I know where I start. I use my GPS solely. I don't tie markers or anything. It hasn't failed me yet, but I know some people do it differently, so to each his own. All right, here we go. A lot of deer trails. It's a little windy today. The wind's supposed to die down tonight, and hopefully not be too terribly bad tomorrow. I gotta figure out where I can get across this creek. go down this. I might regret that tomorrow, but we'll see. There's like a little ledge here. I think we'll be all right. I'll pretend we're a deer walking through. Okay. I'm gonna cross some rocks. Here. All right, there's my water crossing. Okay, so it's got a pretty decent little hill right here. I'm gonna drop a waypoint. I'm gonna call this scent pool. So I'm gonna kind of ride around in here, and then I'll probably break out after I zigzag and walk in this circle, this kind of green area right here, and then I'll probably break up that hill and simulate. It's funny because you always hear deer go downhill to water, and I've learned that to not be true several times. And a lot of times a wounded buck will go for high ground so he can see everything that's coming in front of him, behind him, beside him. So I'll scent pull this and then probably walk up there and end the track up there somewhere. Around this tree, break out up this hill over here. I can kill myself coming up. Okay. All right. Well, there's your scent pool, Freddy. Right here feels like a good spot. So, sorry, out of breath. All right, so what I do, Freddy likes to chew on the feet and the legs, and that's his prize. And so typically I've heard he could do up to 4 to 6 tracks with the same pair of hooves. I've got plenty, so I'm not worried about if I don't use them to their full potential, but I usually do about 2 to 3. And I've already done, I think, 2 with these. So what I do for the first 2 tracks is the trimmings. I'll trim the hoof, you know, it'll be out to here, and I'll have that piece, and that'll be what I leave as the street. And then the next track I'll leave the other trimming. But now this one, since the trimmings are gone, I'm actually going to leave one of these hooves. I'll show you how I do it. So I'm actually going to tie it to the tree. Let me actually mark my end here. Another thing I learned about these shoes, I know they come with a little piece of foam or whatever it was. And I'm sure that's to help keep the hoof in there, but I lost one early. Took the pad out, did a track, and actually lost one of the hooves like mid-track, so it was a disaster. So what I figured out is if you bend your bar here, it puts pressure and it'll hold that hoof in place. The reason that I tie these up is so no, that tree's too big. We'll do it here. So the coyotes don't go running off with it, or at least they're gonna have to work for it if they want it bad enough. And I haven't had one disappear yet, but knock on wood. And I'll bring the other one with me just in case. If we get here and it's gone, I'll drop it on the ground when he gets here. (10:15 a.m.) It's been 17 hours. So we're gonna see how he does with this little scent pool thing. Oh, here it is. Come here, Fred. Freddy, check that. Ooh, search, find it. There we go. No, it's not over here, but so this is where I gotta pretend like I don't know and follow him. Because I normally would have stood right there and waited for him to pick it back up. He's gonna do it on his own right here. Good boy. I'm gonna follow him out. Pretend like I don't know what's going on. Okay, he's lost it. We'll see what he does. That him? So I went back and watched the video last night. I actually walked past the crossing and then turned back. So we'll see how he does that because it's right here. Okay. I should pick it back up. That him? Go ahead. Did he cross? Did he cross? Good boy. Yeah, he nailed that one. Good boy. Oh. Boy. All right. He lost it. Circle back. He's gone back there again. Ooh, good job, sir. Keep following him. I think it was the next one over. he lost it at that second crossing. Now he's circling back to the right. He's a right-hand turn dog for the most part. Should pick it up. Yep. Good boy. Good boy. I saw my footprint right there. Alright, it's about to get confusing up here. Alright, he did not come in here. I'll let him pick through this. Will make me walk through some stuff. See, normally I would have stood back over there and been like, no, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pretend like I don't know what's going on. Find him. Yeah, we're definitely off it. Let's see if he works it out. So he just, when he eats grass like that, he tells me he's off it, or the deer's alive, which, you know, the scent's not there anymore. I might take him back over here in a minute, because he's definitely off. Find him, Fred. We gotta get around this little ditch over here. He just want to come back right here. I may correct him here in a minute. That him? All right, here we go. Now we're back into this. Good boy. Remember, I walked straight through that right there. Good boy. All right. past this tree over here. It's about to get weird. So he's probably gonna take some time with this. We'll see. Here we go. This is definitely this. Yeah. So this is gonna take a minute. This is the challenge right here. I'll try and kind of follow him. Alright, I'm north of the scent pool now. So we'll see if he works his way back into it. He moved that section out. Now he's headed back down into it. I did forget to check my wind, so I hope he don't catch a wind coming off that hill. And he's back in it now. Definitely giving him trouble. Come on, work. Find it. think it's there. I don't remember. I don't remember if it's right there or over here behind me. Well, he might be on to it now. I think that's it right there. Work. Oh no, now he wants to get back down. I think he knows what's up. But... well, he's actually on it now. Good turn. Find him. Or maybe it was right here. I can't tell. He's on it now, though. Right there. Yeah, I see it. Oh, there you go. Good. 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 Find him. Yeah, I'll walk right by this turtle shell. I knew it. Leave it. That him? Find him. For all y'all that can't see it, it's right there don't know if that worked on film or not, but he's just being a turd because he knows once it's over, then we're gonna go home and he's gonna be mad because he wants to stay out here all day. This is what he does. I know he knows that line right there. He's not listening to me. Come on, Goofy. Find him. Yeah, I can tell by the look on your face, you turd. Find him. Oh, yeah, now I smell it in the air. You know it's right there. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Freddy's right here. Right here. Good boy, right here. Right here. Good boy. Oh, yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah, you did all right till the end, you little turd. How was the scent pool? Crazy, huh? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, good boy.